First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pops this one up. Martinez coming on. It's in there, though, a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
In is Joey Votto now. In previous duels with DeGrom, not great. He's 1 for 8. Delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Betts is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Row. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Ready with the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites. On any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's George Springer. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Now the 3-0 offering is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder. There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 3. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw over. And a dive, but he's back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
A 1 pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. In time as he just gets the tag down. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Cleveland's out in front 1-0. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Trevor Bauer gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Digging in, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Windup and the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. The 2-1 home. To the left side, but it's well fouled. 3-2 to the A's center fielder.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
That is third. No outfielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's a .391 hitter. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Here it comes on 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Bauer has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. It's the Indians 1 and the A's nothing. Settling in now, Rafael Devers. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Rafael Devers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
One Soto to the plate now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Devers on at first, nobody out. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Well hit to right, but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. In the dirt. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Keeps spiked him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. And he'll step off and try again. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Two-1. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder to plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 3 base hits in 22 tries. Ready with the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Realmuto, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
His ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at 3rd, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Ready with the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. The Indians lead it 1-0. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Called strike. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So striding in, number 44. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Can he get up and get him? Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Striding into the box, Trevor Story will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Bauer gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. It remains. Now batting, Joey Votto. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rendon looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Rendon, a native Texan. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. The 2-0. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, George Springer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Rendon leads off first with 1 away. Not close. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken high and deep to right. Bellinger facing back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and the runner will score from second. The relay throw to third now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Number 39.
So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
A ball and a strike now. Still only one out in the inning. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the four umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Comes set with the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-1. Is strike two, swinging.
1 and 2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. On the move is Martinez. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. In the dirt here. Two and one now to Mookie.
Count is 2-1.
Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And that's off the left field wall. Lindor rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box, Joey Votto. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Martinez there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's a .333 hitter.
Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Wilson Contreras comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Ronald Acuna waits on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. His first homer here in the series, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
The center fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Acuna.
A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bellinger is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
J.D. Martinez waits on deck. Acuna stands at first with 1 out. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Popped up. Votto is there. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in, Freddie Freeman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 down, runners at first and second. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there, 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Bauer pauses. Here it comes on 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the third inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rafael.
Ready for another chance? Rafael Devers. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Springer, base runner at first with 1 out. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. To short, hit hard. Story brings it in. Altuve for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Indians 7 and the A's 1. Into the box now, Peter Alonso. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. One and one. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, number 44.
Ready now, number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto has it in his sights. Makes the play, 1 away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Too high, and it's 3-0. Wilson Contreras would be next. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. In there, and it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. The A's at the plate. Juan Soto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Juan Soto.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Roberto Ozuna gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and it's behind 2-0. 3-0 now.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Count is 3-1.
Well, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses with it, 1-1. Seven runs, 10 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Ready with the 1-2, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Now the 0-2 pitch, and a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And this one gets away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Lindor at third with 2 away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Indians forced to settle for 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Contreras, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he takes this one high, 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The center fielder.
Stepping up now, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Junior.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
1-1, no
The
strike.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. Himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. That's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. stretch. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Runner at first here, one man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next up for the A's, J.D. Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
1-1 the count now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Line drive to left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Bauer pauses. Here's the 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Joey Votto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. In there, 1-1. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And that misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
One out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. George Springer is on deck. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 3-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Dylan Betances gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, George Springer, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Rendon, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. In the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Heading out toward shallow right. Giving chase is Bellinger. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Rafael Devers. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. Runner on first with 2 away. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And the Slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Indians strand a couple, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Lou Trevino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
So stepping in, Peter Alonso. It was a walk in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He's set. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. The 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Two and one to the A's first baseman. Well, 3-1 now as that misses down and in. Number 44 will be next. There's strike two as it catches the outside corner. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-1 home. Really punches him up inside for a strike.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2. Misses, ball two. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Striding in for Oakland, Trevor Story, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Ball.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Fouled off. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike two. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 13.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Acuna. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And he's way off balance with the swing there. 2 out, nobody on. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Cody Bellinger would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1-2-3. Here's Mookie Betts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Kenley Jansen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Kenley Jansen.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home finds the zone. Strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
Wow, you'd think they'd learn their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
From the stretch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rendon. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball one. One to Rendon. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Betts stands at third with one gone in the inning. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone!
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-0 delivery. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
How about it? The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Rafael Devers. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Right side, but it's well foul. Too high. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. J.D. Martinez is on deck. The 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit down the third baseline. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 5.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Bates racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Standing in now, Peter Alonso, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Soto ranging back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But a solo home run will. Taking in once again, Juan Soto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Juan Soto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. ball and a strike now to Bryant. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is lifted out to left. Martinez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
0-1 the count. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Corey Knebel, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. At the plate now is the designated hitter, number 44, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
A's down to their final out now, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Shohei Ohtani will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a throw over. Altuve leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Once more, a throw over. There goes Altuve. Pitches high, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-1 home. Misses off the plate. Ronald Acuna would be next. The 3-1 pitch taken for ball 4. The throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That is just a great at bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in to try it again, Ronald Acuna. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
And he lays off again, ball 3. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Andrew Miller will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. In now, Cody Bellinger, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did, it make a big difference for you.
Sinatra. Big Pepe. Satisfied. Oh, you got the studio shout out. You feel good about yourself right now, huh? Satisfied is six. Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. LOGIC, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, lottie-dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest that all this whack, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I learned everything I've attained and they steal from them. Like, yeah, I'm the man, used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just like me. Got the check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. With rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten. $6 is 6 figures on the creep, cause in the end we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile, I'll be immortalized on a 6 beat. Flashbacks that happen, visions way back in G-Berg. Every single one of my homies and me work. Plotting had to get about it, make a hit, forget about it. Younger with a dream, but nobody gave about it. 10 years later, pick up the pen, write a hit about it. And back then, I thought I'd be defined by how good I rhyme. Not like these rappers with flows, but look good online. Not made to feel bad for speaking about on my mind, or caught a nigga who wish you was. I wish I could face my and smack that at air. Peaceful as possible. It's highly improbable, it's stoppable, but still, way too many people feel how I feel. That's on the real, on the real, on the real. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. Mumble, let's make rap again. Industry don't give up about rapper, what's happening. A hype beast. Now who's seeing me? Nobody reports the music. Rap TMZ. Nowadays, everyone divided, so I collided with headlines. Preach that, go ahead, boy, now preach that. Wash my hands of this negativity, work to 3 stacks. So fresh, so clean. Who the illest on the scene? Wu-Tang, get the cream. Sinatra gon' reign supreme. Open your mental, get out your feelings like dental. This is consequential, lighting a fire to the game. Can you rappers feel the flame? Now the won't be the same. For rap beef, I promise I want all of y'all to prosper. But deep down, you know it's only gonna be one Mufasa. I'm the king. Thing now. Don't try to twist my words and turn that into something. I love all you. Just wanna hear you spit. Drop my last shit, the whole wild world applauded it. Game still ain't give me my credit, so I'ma audit it. I'm heartless like Kanye in 08. Yeah, that's where the no ID. Now they all know who I be. I'm calling out Jay-Z to jump up on the track with me and smack the whole industry. Show them what that real rap do. The ball's in your court, Hove. I hope to hear from Guru. Woo.
Yep. Just a Sunday, it's about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with. Yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh. Then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the... Ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping her Tesla or Taurus. Ooh. I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West though. 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. And run that bass till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey look, this for my partners who low-key pitching the mound. And those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pocket's fatter now, my mama see something to brag about. And I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh. Swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama barbered us, made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that don't startle us. Got the heart of Spartacus. Treat gens out like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between the fake boy, default, and conceivers of the truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint dripping. But when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Ooh. Haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for my... I just different. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
Bounce. My boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoop. Like, baby, where the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating my guy? You bought her come back, garçon. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught flow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. So they want for Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters. They be paying it. Yeah. Ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out that S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 my boy.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the Stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that capping all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen you watch when you first dropped, that was clouded. Which means you used to fake it till you make it type. I do you crazy with hollow, no holler back, just how the raps. I got up to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, I'm at your starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is pivotal. I will bury you and come and air out your. Have your homies on right next to Roman numerals. IVs, it's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me? Cold did me, grimy. He took it too far, he treat them like they back to back. I clap like that's a rap, but no video shoots, just hoodies and boots, putting your troops in boxes. I blew $1 million on white tees and Calvin Klein boxes. This is silly. My boy, 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 my boy. Say what?
Who gon' bring the crown? Who gon' try to
my boy,
brown? Can't get enough. I don't play around. Don't got that type of luck. Going down. Nobody touching nothing.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up in me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up in me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground.
I want a couple million without a record